In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to upload a large number of documents through a zip file into the Documents app. So let's go into the administration page and then the Documents app. And if you've worked with your site, you're probably familiar with uploading a new document. Normally you would click on New and you'd upload a single document by filling in some information, choosing your file, normally a PDF, from the hard drive, and then saving it. In this case, let's say you have a large number of documents to upload. Well, the next thing you can do is go into the bulk add page. Now, bulk add is kind of like an abridged version of the new document form, and it allows you to upload up to 10 documents, as you can see here, 10 at one time. And instead of having all the options available for each document, you're limited to uploading all of these documents into one category that you would select here, and you'll choose each of the documents in these fields, and you can assign each one to a group for the restrictions, for group restrictions, or you can make each one public individually. But beyond that, you can't individually set the properties for each document. If you have specific other properties you want to set up for documents, you'll have to upload them individually so you get the full form on the new page. But let's say you actually want to upload more than 10 documents. Let's say you're initially setting up your site and you've got 30 or 40 documents you want to upload. The fastest way to do that is, although it offers the least control of individual document properties, but the quickest way to get them up onto the website is to create zip files of each of your categories of documents. So, for example, first you would go into the document admin page and you'd go to the category page. And here you would set up all of your categories that you plan on having documents for. Once you've done that, you're going to go back to the bulk add page, and then you'll scroll down to upload from zip file. This presents a new form. You can choose the zip file you want to upload here. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose a zip file of, I think there's like 5 sample documents in here. So it's just a small one, but normally you'd be doing this because you have 15, 20, 30 documents in this category. So I'm going to select that. Now these documents in this particular zip file must be all going to the same category. So in this case, I can select miscellaneous, and that's how this works. You can restrict each of them to a specific group if all of the documents in this group are going to be restricted. You're actually restricting the individual documents, not the category. The system doesn't restrict documents by category. It restricts them by group individually. So what this is going to do is if I said to restrict these to the board members, what it's going to do is as it uploads each individual document, it will assign each individual document to be restricted to the board member group. So when you go in later and edit a single one of those documents, you'll see that it's restricted to the board member group. And you could unselect that. You could clear that restriction for that one document if you wanted to. So I guess we could say if the majority of the documents in this category are going to be restricted to the board or administrators, you can go ahead and check the box. And what it will do is it will restrict all of them to that group. But then you've just lessened your work because now you only have to go in and uncheck the ones that are the exceptions. So normally in a category, you're not going to have the majority of the documents being restricted. I guess unless you have a board category, a category just for board documents or something like that. But it's important to understand that this will restrict individual documents as they're uploaded. So now we can go ahead and you can also select public, by the way, if you want to make all of the documents in this category public, at least initially. Then you could go back, as we mentioned, and unselect the public attribute from certain documents if there are several that do not need to be public. You can also notify members via email of this upload, and it will send notifications for the documents that you're uploading. This is, again, only if you are only sending notifications to those who have subscribed to document notifications. Like all notifications on the service, they only go to members who have subscribed to those in their profile. And so once we're done choosing our zip file, and we've selected a category for it, in this case miscellaneous, we'll go ahead and save, and it's uploaded. And now you can see we are looking at the miscellaneous category. It's taking me right to that. And now we are viewing the 5 documents. So from here, we could go in individually and edit each document and change restrictions, or maybe add a longer description, even rename the title of it. Now, what I should mention here is that the titles that are showing were actually brought in from the zip file. So when it unpacked these documents from the zip file, it looked at the name of the file within the zip. So this is actually the file name of this document. It was probably, sample document 1.pdf. So it took the extension off and used that as the title. So that's also important to know. You may want to rename your documents as you're creating your PDF files, before you do that, so that they come in properly named, or you can simply import them and then go in and change, the names inside here, whatever's easiest for you. So that is how you upload large numbers of documents. Again, probably more than 10 in this case. You can either do bulk add for up to 10, or if you have more than 10, just to show you again, the steps are go into bulk add, scroll to the bottom, click on upload from zip file, choose your zip file, make sure you choose the category that this particular zip file is assigned to, or should be assigned to, and then save it, and it will upload them. Well, I hope you have found this tutorial helpful, and thank you very much for watching.